the terrible weather in the UK has played havoc with the first round of the Challenge Cup. Every game in the north has been postponed today, Saturday, and there was an all-armed forces match which was due to be played Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock, and it was put off with 20 minutes before kickoff, maybe half an hour before kickoff, because of a frozen pitch. But here at Chiswick Rugby Club, the competition is finally about to get underway behind me. It's the Hills Hoists, the London-based team made up of a lot of Aussies and Kiwis who made it to the fourth round last year against Siddal, coached by Jake Connor, the best team in the north as far as amateur rugby league is concerned. So there you go, you just saw it, the kickoff of the Challenge Cup for 2025, just over my shoulder. Let's see what happens.
Contact! 1, 2, 1! Settle it! We're in! Yes, Jose! Turn the camera.
Halftime talk behind me for the Hills Hoists. They are trailing 12-4. Look at that vapour. It is so cold. It's got to be well below zero. But they're trailing 12-4, and Siddal, coached by Jake Connor, they look very much the better side. For half an hour, they scored 2 tries, 1 unconverted, added a penalty goal. But then a shoulder charge in midfield, a Siddal player sent to the sin bin, and a quick try by the Hills Hoists. And they are back in this match, 12-4 at half time. It's Siddal over the Hammersmith Hills Hoists.
Move out! Go get it! Go in! Run it, Johnson! The camera! Here you go. Oh, is this a video? Hey! Right.
Here I am in the middle of Chiswick Rugby Club, and it's full-time 18-4. It was a win to Siddal, coached by Jake the Snake Connor. and they were in control most of the game. A sin bin just before half-time gave the home team, Hammersmith Hills Hoists, a little bit of a sniff, and it wasn't any addition to the scoring until 2/3 of the way through the second half, and that was it. That put the game beyond doubt. I think I did a pretty good job of filming. I mean, I'm on my phone, but I got all the tries. Anyway, we did speak to Jake Connor, and be ready, because he's very critical of the Challenge Cup system for 2025. Jake, first team into round 2 of the Challenge Cup, so good effort.
Oh yeah, we are out. Yeah, we're good, mate. Really enjoyable. Been a long day for us. Travelling down. Took us 5 hours to get here, but the lads' attitude were amazing, and it was tough when it weren't perfect. A lot of drop ball, but like I said, their attitude were great, and we dug in and we showed a lot of grit to get that win.
So you're always confident this game is going to go ahead with all the others falling by the wayside?
I think some of the boys wanted it to be off, but we knew they played on artificial, so there was always a chance of it being on. Then once they got their head around it, they were committed to what we had to do, and they did it. Dominated
the first half hour, didn't you? And then the sin bin kind of brought them back into it.
Yeah, we did, and that's what we wanted to do coming down here. Didn't want to get off that bus and start slow, and we started fast. We did everything but put a few points on board. But I think the way we started took it out of them in the end. They scrambled well, credit to them. But all that scramble, the effort they put in, they were a bit tired at back end of the game, and that's where we come away with it.
Is coaching something you'd like to do when you finish playing?
I think so. I've done it for a long time now in the amateur game. 10 years, I've coached since I was 20. And so yeah, I'm not too sure if I'll carry on after this season for a little bit. I'm not sure if I need a break. But yeah, definitely I'll look to coach when I retire.
And how hard is it to sort of, and this is the last question, but how hard is it to prepare for a game like this when, the RFL are saying there's a limit of contact and you can't, there's a limit of what you can do at training, and then you go straight into I'm going to use the term cold, you go into the Challenge Cup cold. We're all pretty cold tonight, but is it difficult?
Yeah, and I don't back it, to be honest. I don't believe, teams as good as Super League should be in the next round. My guys have had 4 sessions leading up to this game, and we're playing Hammersmith, but we're playing Midlands in 2 weeks, is it? And they've had a full season to prep under their belts, and our guys have had 4 sessions, so it's not really good for our people. I believe it's a bit dangerous, going into it, but it is what it is. And a couple of them games have ruined our season before with a few injuries, and it looks like we could have had one then. So for me, it's a bit too early, but it's what we've got to do, innit?
Sorry, tell us about the injury, mate.
It's Christian Ackroyd, his scrum half. Got caught in a tackle and then got bent back over his knee. He says he's all right, but we'll have to see how he is next week.
And one of the amateur teams did pull out, didn't they, of the challenge of the round 1 because of what you just mentioned?
Yeah, and I was reading it rightly so. I was supposed to get a team prepped in 4 sessions. These guys don't get paid, but they're giving our Saturdays up to come down here and just for the love of the game. But when you're playing, teams like Wakefield like we did last year, yeah, it was great for the game, but one of our guys come on and got his head knocked clean off straight away and missed the next game. So it's kind of dangerous for our players, with the limited contact we've got to do as well.
And I've got to allow you to clarify how you think it should work. How should it work?
Well, I also think Super League teams should come in a bit later, because these amateur teams won't be making
professional
it.
Teams.
Yeah. These amateur teams won't be making it that far. Maybe they'll look the bottom of the champ, and then the League One's fine. But when you're playing against good champ teams, for these guys it's great, but they also want to keep on the field for the season coming. That's our biggest task, and we've been here before the last couple of years where we just picked up the amount of injuries, and that's what it does. But we can't start any sooner as pre-season because it's a long year for these as well. So going in with 4 sessions into these games, it's tough for them.
Yeah. So Jake doesn't believe that the professional teams should come in so early in the Challenge Cup. He says it's dangerous for the players, the amateur players. That's it. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you're enjoying the rugbyleaguehub.com YouTube channel, the CNN of rugby league.